I'm Paul Scalabroni, volunteer here at Battleship Cove, and today we're back on the Joseph P. Kennedy doing a work update video for the fall. And we're up on the bow of the destroyer right now, and starting here with the anchor windlass box. This is basically houses the controls to raise and lower the anchor for the ship. And the original box had wasted away at the deck level, and water got in. It actually rotted a hole into the deck, and the whole frame had rotted away. So Brendan, our welder, fabricated a whole new base for it, and inside we actually welded a whole new deck plate down, new stuffing tubes, the whole 9 yards. And we actually had to repair the door as well, because even that had gotten water in and some rot on it. So we had to do basically an entire whole new inlay in the door. But now we can finish assemble it, and this will be watertight again. And if we ever want to, we can operate the anchor again, because it does operate. We just haven't used it in years, but we'll have the ability to as well. And then starting with the other projects we've been doing, we noticed when we started getting into the deck over here that we had a little bit more metal wastage than we thought we had. So what was going to turn into a 1 foot patch turned into a 8 foot patch this way, and another 8 foot patch this way. And as you can see right now, there's tape over the joints, mainly because our welder has a few days off. He can't come in right now. So we're just putting that over to weather seal it in case it rains. We're not going to get anything down into the spaces below. But once that's up, he'll do the final welding like you see on this plate, and everything will be sealed in and good as new. And we also got to put the drip rail back in on this side as well. But that's unfortunately what happens when we get one little spot of rot on the deck. It usually is a lot of spots of rot on the deck, and this isn't even all of it. I was poking around with the chipping hammer the other day, and we found more over here. So we punched a hole through here and punched a hole here and here. So this whole section's going to get replaced as well too. So word for the future, if I'm ever on your ship, don't give me a chipping hammer, because I'll usually find holes in it everywhere. But so far, the metal work up here is doing really well, and the patches are going in. We're just going to do a quick prime over these for the season, because we're up in the Northeast and we're getting quickly to the end of our painting window. So this is on next spring's project. We're going to basically go from the front of the house all the way forward. We're going to take all this down to bare steel like we're doing on the fantail and get this all painted, but there's just not enough time left in this season to do it, so this will be a next year project. Alrighty, another project we had going on board is the continuing painting of the fantail here. We're on the port side right now, which we had stripped down, and now we have this part primered, and we're going to get ready to put the top coat down, and then we'll be able to do the last half of the fantail by the end of this month, hopefully, so we have that all done for the fall. Then we don't have to worry about this when the spring rolls around, so we can move up to the bow. The other project we had was the med lights are finally all up and running on the ship, and we have them hooked into the timer so they come on and off at night. We've been posting some pictures on social media, so people have noticed now that those are up and running, and they're RGB controllable, so we can change colors for special events and make them anything we want them to do. So it's a nice feature to have. We haven't had those up in a considerable amount of time. Another quick topic in the whole top thing of ships, helping out ships, is recently we were invited down to Mobile, Alabama to the USS United States to get parts to help our museum out, and also to display at our maritime museum. So a lot of the stuff we were getting were electrical components, because we can use them, and one of the boxes we got we already put to use, which was right here. It's actually from the rudder ram room on the SS United States, but we used it as our electrical junction box for the med lights. It's a weather-tight box. It can be outside. We're going to put a coat of paint on it so it matches, but it's a little piece of that ship on our ship now, and then the rest of the stuff we'll use where we can, and the other components will go on display when we set up the actual Maritime Museum display. So what you're looking at now is Kennedy's stern lights. We got those back working again as part of the project to get the med lights back on, so they'll be shining when those are on now. And when we were back there, we also took the opportunity to repaint the entire stern of the ship. The name had faded out, and there was considerable rust streaking down the back of the ship. So one afternoon, Wes got a raft, and we went into the back of the ship, and we got everything painted in, cut the letters in black, and now the aft of the ship looks really good again. All right, another project that's been ongoing down here at the Cove, that's bright, is the replacement of the deck and the hatch here in the Burke exhibit. Chris is actually welding in the deck plate right now. We can kind of pan over to it in a little bit and show you what's been going on, but we fully cut out all the wasted metal in the deck and the hatch combing and put a brand new patch down, put the hatch combing down, cut the deck out of that, and right now he's doing all the seal welding around from above and below so we can have that look good as new again once it's all welded. Hey, we'd like to thank you for joining us here at Battleship Cove. Like usual, we ask you like, share, and subscribe to our videos. If you want to come down and volunteer, please feel free to fill out an application on our website, and we look forward to seeing you next time.